Day 5. It's Friday, TGIF. So today we're staying home. We don't really need to get anything. We're pretty good on supplies now. We are just gonna be kind of putzing around the yard. We don't have a whole lot to do. Maybe do some mowing, a little bit more cleaning. I mean, we're gonna run out of things to do. It's gonna be the most manicured place you've ever seen when this is all through. Today, the way I'm feeling a little bit more hopeful. Maybe I'm coming into some sort of acceptance that this is the way it is. Maybe the fact that everybody in the world is doing this, it's kind of feeling like this isn't just quite so bizarre. Because if everyone's doing it, the strangest things, then it's not so bizarre. I don't know. But I'm hopeful also here because here in Puerto Rico it might be working because we really haven't seen a rise in cases or deaths. So that's good. Now whether that's because there's no testing or because there isn't any, again, we still have such a limited amount of information. But in either case, that's good news. If we're keeping it down, the travel restrictions are still kind of questionable, but I think pretty much people are slowing down in travel in general. So if we just kind of slow this thing down, then we have a chance at getting out on the other side and going back to some semblance of sanity, of regular living, being with people like most humans do. Something we need to be really aware of when in our interactions with each other is to be kind. This is all new world for all of us, and to not point blame or guilt we're all trying to handle this the best that we can. We're not going to be perfect at it. It's coming from a place of uncertainty and unknowing. Try not to treat each other like we're lepers. Like I think that's kind of in the back of people's mind, like who's carrying the disease? If they touch somebody, then I'm infected. And it's just like, instead of, we have to remember that we're humans, we're people, we have feelings. This is not easy for anybody. So give each other some slack. Like have a little bit more compassion towards people. It's not going to make it better if we blame people, if we are mad at people. It's only going to make us feel worse. So keep it up. We're in it. We're doing it. Good job. Check out this beautiful flower. It's like glowing in the sunlight right now. This is a type of torch ginger. It almost looks like a tulip. Here's another flower glowing in the light. How beautiful that is. How are you hanging in here?
I'm doing good. I've got property with lots of food growing on it, so I feel secure. I have water from the sky if I need, take care of the family, and I feel like we've already had it. It's already passed through. We were sick with a cold, and we probably had the respiratory infection and got through it. I'm staying home, staying out of everybody's sight, and just trying to avoid being online.
Mango's coming in. Yum, papaya. So one of my diet secrets, I don't really call it a secret, but something that I do every day is I eat a tablespoon or two of chia seeds in the morning with my coffee, and any time in the day that I feel like it. If you know anything about chia seeds, is that they swell up with water. Maybe I'll show that in a little bit time lapse. And so essentially when you eat that, it will fill up your belly, and so you won't be hungry. They're also really, really good for you. They have a lot of protein, fiber, and a lot of minerals and trace minerals that you don't find in other foods. It was used by the Aztecs for, as a daily food. That's what used to be a type of food that was super
like a staple food, the way we think of rice or wheat or corn. So that's what I do every day, usually always at breakfast, and sometimes in the evening and during the day, and it'll keep me going. So you really, like, if you ran out of food, I would suggest this. I have a couple of bags of it even, like big bags of it, so that I can always have my chia seeds. So that should last us for a while, even if we get stuck here. We could probably just live on a couple teaspoons of that if I had to. Even Aiden will eat some chia seeds. You want some seeds, Aiden? You want some seeds? Makes his lips all sandy looking.
Good job.
Gonna do 1 tablespoon of chia. Add just a little bit of water. So this is the chia. After you add the water to it, it becomes like a gel almost. And each individual chia seed, it like swells up. And this is only after like about 5 minutes waiting. You can't see that very well. But compared to the individual seeds, so sometimes you can use this even as a thickener for salsas and different things instead of cornstarch. So you can make a pudding with this. It's really good. Add some sort of sweetener or whatever. But so I just take it as a seedful in my mouth when I swallow it. But because I'm not much for cooking, but that's what I do. Well, finishing up juicing a few oranges here by hand. These are the oranges from Las Marias. Making fresh squeezed orange juice. This is the best orange juice. These oranges are basically juicing oranges. They have a really thick, not super thick, but really hard to peel rind. But they're so juicy and so sweet. It's great for juices. Aiden!